Alright everybody, out here checking the traps after work today. We got a little bit of snow. Beautiful, beautiful out here. Bad thing is, I mean, it came down pretty early this morning, so it's just, I haven't cut a track yet. I got one more farm to go. I get to this trap here, almost the last trap on this farm, and I seen this bucket, the 220's gone. Then I come over here and I look, and got us another possum. He got hip caught somehow. He got way into that trap, I'll tell you. And so I'll get that reset. But this is the last night on this farm for these traps. I got a lot of traps here, and it's just pretty much dried up. So for the coons and the possums, and like I said, this is where I'm trying to really manage the nest raiders for our turkey population and everything else. So this will be the last night for these traps here, and then I'm gonna move. I got a couple more farms I got to get set. I got a lot of farms, a lot of traps to get out yet, and try to catch some more coyotes and get back on that bobcat. I don't have any bobcat sets. I have some here, but we haven't seen a picture of a bobcat since the end of October, so I think I'm gonna have to move to a different spot. The other spot that I tried before, I set them off because of the deer season. So I'm gonna get back in there tomorrow and get more sets out for a bobcat on that property. And then just get as many traps out as I can during this week that I'm off for Christmas. And then we'll go from there. But yeah, catch is a catch. It's a nest raider. That's what we're out here doing, you know, on this property anyway. And we'll get this remade for one more night, and then tomorrow we're pulling them all out of here. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully on the next property we got something, you know, but if not, it's still a beautiful day. It's not near as windy. It's not that cold. It's like 28, so can't beat that. So if we don't have any more catches, hopefully you'll see me tomorrow. Morning everybody. Just getting out here and checking traps. This is the second farm. Got this snow. Haven't seen any tracks anywhere else around any of my sets. That's what I was afraid of, man. You get snow, you know, and it'll tell. That's why I don't put trail cameras up on my sets, because it'll just discourage you even more if you know how many you did miss. So I got some tracks here. I was pulling down the end of this long fence row. I got traps set up there on this creek. Comes down this fence row. See where he messed around here, and then he got up here and got my set. That's awesome. Cold day today. It's like 10 degrees right now. I am gonna pull that other line at the other spot where I caught all the nest raiders and stuff, but just seeing, I mean, he worked around here a little bit, went up there, was up there, so I don't know where he, looks like he come through that fence row. I'm not sure which way he came from, but this is the first tracks I've seen on this farm. Third coyote on this farm. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, he come from up there somewhere, come across here, I guess, somewhere. Dark dog, really dark. Not a huge dog either, but really dark looking dog. Got her dug up for that ground being froze. Surprise. I don't see anywhere where he left me any scat, but that's okay. I mean, you cannot get, all right, there we go. I think I had the camera sideways. I'll have to fix that when I edit it, if that's what way it is. But I mean, you can't get more committed in that Duke 550 than that. His toes are got the pan all the way down, completely curled. I mean, there's above the pad catch. No way he's getting out of that. So I'm pumped. It's number 4 for the year. This is awesome. this snow isn't going to be here much longer. After today, it's supposed to warm up. Tomorrow won't be, it's going to get in the 30s, but then during the week, it's going to get like 40s and not even below freezing at night, and a chance of rain. So we're going to be back to a big mud ball again, I guess. I'm going to get this remade and get down to that other farm, check those traps, and then go to the last farm and get pulling those. And then I'm going to go set some more cat traps today. Oh, really appreciate you watching. This is awesome, man. Every time I pull down a fence row and see a coyote bouncing around in a trap, it never gets old. It's always fun. It's always exciting and rewarding at the same time for all the hard work that we put in out here, you know, as trappers. A lot of people don't quite understand what we're doing out here, and it's not as easy as it looks, I'll tell you. So I'll get him taken care of and go check some more traps. Hopefully we got some more catches today, and wow, I'm excited. All right, everybody. Yeah, I'd say there's a little bit of eye appeal here. Crazy. I mean, but I got it. I got the hole right there. Trap bedded back there in waxed dirt. He did leave me a little bit of scat. I put it right there next to the trap, so they'll step over that right into the pan again. Hopefully this will produce. I love making remakes. I mean, there's so much scent here and so much eye appeal now that when they smell that other coyote scent here, I just don't think they can resist it. So some people aren't a big fan. I sure am though. That's all I can say. It seems like it's always brought me success. I had one set a couple years ago, and I caught 9 coyotes in one trap. One set caught 9 coyotes. It was just amazing. So we're gonna get going here. We got a lot more traps to check, a lot of work to do today, so stay tuned. Well, I want to show you something here. Not real happy about it, but this is where I caught that other coyote, and the trap was so muddy that I had to move the set. Well, there was another one here last night. He really dug at that hole. There must still been bait down in that hole. He was really digging. He pissed right there, and there's tracks all around right here where he was digging up and looking. Tracks over here. I moved that set right here. It's covered up with snow. He was near it, but he didn't get in it. Damn it. I'm gonna try to brush that snow off there and just see what's going on here. Man, that's what I hate about snow. It really tells you the truth about what's going on. You think you got them, and then you see something like this. All right, I'll get this fixed up and go check the rest of the traps. All right, buddy, in here, just reset the one cat set that I set off for deer season, and got it remade right here. I think it looks pretty damn good. Nice dirt hole there, some grass backing. There's a lot of tracks out in here. I don't know if there's any bobcat. There's just turkey, deer, coyote. There might be bobcat. It's hard for me to tell. There's so many tracks. I put up some flagging here. I just stopped over at Dollar General. Here's what I come up with. I got a Christmas ornament and some tinsel. They didn't have any blue tinsel. I was hoping to get some blue tinsel, but they had that kind of stuff, and so I just tied it on with that blue ribbon to give it some blue color to it. Hopefully that'll work. But no, I think that looks like a good set. We'll see. Give it some time, and hopefully we'll have a cat in here. I'm gonna get down the edge of this timber here and set a couple more sets. So. All right, guys, getting out here. We're on the very edge of a warm up, and I've had these DPs. I pulled all the other dog proofs at the other farm. I was pretty much give up on the raccoon trapping when it was that cold, and it just was too far for me to go and too much time to check all those traps. So I pulled off of that farm, and I still got coyote traps on this farm, so I got to come through here. And I remember I showed you this tube where you could see all the coyote or the raccoon scat, and where they're climbing up and going in that tube. I got 2 DPs here. I did catch a possum in that one earlier. Finally got us connected on a big coon here on this property, which is good to see. I mean, I've caught a couple other coon on this property in my coyote sets, but this is good to see. Finally got one in the DP here. I think I really need to be on the other side of the creek. There's a lot bigger timber over there, but there is sign here. And like I said, now it's warming up. I'm guessing that these DPs are going to start working. That's good. Glad to see something today. It's actually Christmas Eve, so here's my Christmas present. And I still got a lot of traps to check, so hopefully we got some coyotes. But yeah, just good to see a nice raccoon. And it's a beautiful day. It's started out when I got out here about 30 degrees, so, and it's supposed to get in the next 2 days up in the 50s and rain, so we're gonna have a mess, like I've said before. But we'll get him taken care of and go check some more traps. Wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I know it's gonna be after Christmas when this video comes out, but still, thank you for supporting, and I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and a very happy and prosperous New Year. Stay tuned. Well, alrighty folks, this turned out to be a really good Christmas Eve. Just got done taking care of that raccoon right down there. Get down here, we got us a big coyote. Oh, he's a mean one too. Usually they've all been really docile. This one here is wanting to show his teeth. You can tell he's a mean coyote. He's a big coyote. Beautiful looking coyote. This is where I caught that last one, and I said there was a lot of eye appeal here, and I really like remakes. Well, this is the reason why. I mean, how can you argue that? I mean, eye appeal, coyote scent here, on location, just a great day here. You know, it does look like that trap's not terribly muddy. He's got a really deep catch in that 550, that Duke 550 there. Perfect. I love it. I still got quite a few sets to go, but you know, it's already, this is a great day. Great day to be out here. Love trapping, especially coyotes. Like I said, I've been out of the game for over a year, basically a year, and you know, to get back at it and to really realize that what I'm doing is working. I can't be happier. In my opinion, it does not matter what you're using if you're on location for bait and lure. I mean, it does help, but I think the very most important thing you can take from this, if I can emphasize this enough to any of you beginning trappers, bedding that trap solid. If that trap's not bedded solid, it doesn't matter what you have in that hole, because the minute they feel a movement on the trap, you're not gonna catch them. They're gonna dig you up. They're gonna just make you look like a fool, and it's a learning curve. I'll tell you, I learned that the hard way many times. But just, if I can stress that enough, the most important thing you can do when you're coyote trapping is bed that trap solid. And that's, you know, I just gotta throw that out there for all you beginning trappers. So we're gonna get this guy taken care of, go check the rest of the traps. Hopefully we have something. If we don't, you know, I want to tell, like I said back there, I want to tell everybody Merry Christmas, and thanks for all the support. And if this is the end of this, you know, till the next video, good luck with everything. Nice coyote.